You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett Land and all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. 30 degrees going up to a high. It's 37 going up to a high of 50. That's wishful thinking, right? It is wishful thinking. It is not 60. It is 37 going up to a high of 50. I was outside earlier this morning and I was like, oh my God, it's cold out here. It was funny because yesterday, my husband was off yesterday, which is pretty rare, right? For him to be off an entire weekend. Which he could be, but he's so dedicated to his work, and I can't even fuss about that. But he was home the entire weekend. We went to his Christmas party on Friday night, and they shut down the shop, like they shut the company down, I think, over the weekend. So he was actually home. And so every morning I go outside and I meditate and I pray outside the back door. So yesterday morning, because he was up early and he was on his way outside to go to the store, he called himself trying to sneak up on me, which was so funny. And I said, "What you doing?" He's like, "I was trying to see what I was doing." And I was like, "I'm doing my morning routine where I go outside, I thank the universe, I thank God, I say good morning to the trees, all this kind of stuff." So this is stuff I do every morning, y'all. You know, don't judge me, but because this is my way of starting my day and just being exuberated and ready to go, because I have a lot on my plate most of the day. So he was laughing because he didn't know I did that. So this is what I do every morning because he's not home. So he's trying to sneak up on me. And at that time, I think I was talking to like the trees or something, or I was talking to somebody. And he just busted out and started laughing. But anyway, it was cool. We had a great weekend, to say the least, because we actually got a chance to like spend a whole weekend of quality time. Let me tell y'all something. My husband and I have been together 23 years. Is it 20? Yeah, this year right here be 24. And we would have been married 21. And that's a big number, right? And sometimes you get lost. And I'm just keeping it real with y'all right now because somebody needs to hear this message. Sometimes you get lost in your everyday, your day-to-day way of living. And it's a routine. You go to work, you come home. By the time you get home, you're exhausted. So that's both of us. When he's working, I'm working, which is funny. You would think that, you know, one of us will be relaxing. Neither one of us is relaxing. Now, when I'm not home, he's relaxing, but he's working all the time. I'm working all the time. And so to have like some quality time on the weekend where we just hung out, like dinner, we went to dinner on Saturday, went to the party on Friday, dinner on Saturday, just hung out on Sunday and did absolutely nothing. Well, I can't say that because I did have a meeting yesterday. I had a meeting yesterday, and then I did nothing after the meeting. So it was just really nice to have him home. And I don't complain, you know, because he's gonna do what he's gonna do. When he's dedicated to something, he's dedicated to it. And what's funny is getting to meet some of his employees, his coworkers that I've never met before, and hearing him talk about them was kind of funny. I will tell you this though. I said to him, some of his coworkers on the dance floor. Now, let me tell y'all something. Don't go to your Christmas party and lose your mind, okay? Some people they get out and they lose their mind. So one of his coworkers was sitting next to me. Her name was AC. And she was just the nicest. She's just the sweetest young lady, just as sweet as she wanted to be. And that was my first time meeting her, but you could just tell her energy was just so sweet. And I said to him, what's her name? He told me her name. I said, she is just the sweetest person. Like, I could just tell she's a sweet person. Anyway, she's sitting next to me. And then, you know, by the time people start to get a little syrup in them, they want to start doing all kind of dances and all kind of stuff. So them people got on that floor. So I said to AC, well, clearly they don't watch TikTok because they couldn't dance a lick. You want to know how to dance? Just go on over to TikTok and type in dancing so you can learn how to dance. And she thought that was so funny. Like, clearly they don't watch TikTok because they can't dance a lick. Like nothing. They can't dance at all. And it was hilarious to watch some of the people, but we had a wonderful time. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend as well. Today is December 11th. I want to give a happy birthday shout out all the way to heaven to my Uncle Bubba. His birthday was yesterday. Uncle Bubba was the sweetest person, y'all. Let me say this. Most of the Sagittarius men I know, and I know quite a few of them, they are just really, really sweet people. But other people kind of think they're arrogant, because I've heard people say they're arrogant. Now, I have one friend. His birthday is Friday. I think it is. 2 of their birthdays are Friday. 2 of my friends' birthday. They got the same birthday. It's Friday, and my mom used to say about one of my friends, like, "Oh my God, he's so conceited." But he was conceited. But when I tell you, a really nice person, like a nice person, like if I needed him, I could call him. It's like, "Hey, I need this." But that's all of the Sagittarius men that I know, and I know a lot of them, which is the weirdest thing. I always thought they was really sweet. I didn't see arrogance in them, and I remember. This girl at work, she told one of my other friends that one of my friends that was a Sagittarius, like, yeah, he's so arrogant. And I'm like, really? Because I didn't see it. Like, I didn't see the arrogance. I know that they're nice. And my Uncle Bubba was like, man, he was the nicest person. And the thing I do know about Sagittarius men is that they will take a secret to the grave, right? And the reason I say that is because my uncle, when he passed away, he left everything to my mom. And she was in his house, and we were going through stuff, which was just, that was painful. But we found like a duffel bag full of letters from people who had written to him about all the hardships they were going through. And now him and my mother was super close. Like they talked 2-3 times a day. Like he was her second oldest brother. So they were super close. We never had a clue about any of these people who had written these letters. He never said a word. He took every one of them secrets to his grave until we found that bag. And we would not have known that people were writing him. And I'm talking about a duffel, not a little bag, like a duffel bag full of letters. Where people just would send him letters about hardships. And knowing the person he was, he would send them money because that's the person he was. I remember, we laugh about this now. Me and my uncle, my other uncle, we laugh about this now. But I remember back in the day, I was still very young. I think I was like 20, 21. I had one uncle who was drug addicted. Like he was strung out on crack. And he would go to work every day. Now this is what happened. He would go to work every single day, Monday through Friday. When Friday comes, he would get paid and he would go spend he'd give my mother the bill money because he had to give her the bill money because he lived with us. He had to give her the bill money. He would give my mom the bill money and then he would go spend up the rest of his money in crack. And then he would come back and he would steal stuff out of my brother's closet and go take it to my Uncle Bubba. My Uncle Bubba would buy the stuff back, give the stuff back to my mom. This was a cycle, y'all. This was a crazy cycle. He would buy so my brother was away at college. He would buy my brother's stuff back. My mother would put it back in the closet, and this happened every week. So my uncle, who was addicted, he knew that he didn't want to give it. He wanted to just sell it to anybody. So he would sell it to my Uncle Bubba. Uncle Bubba would buy the stuff from him, give him the money so he can go on about his business, and then give my mother back the stuff. It was crazy. And this went on for years until my uncle decided, you know what, I don't want to get high anymore. And I remember my mom saying to him, you need to go get some help. He's like, I don't need no help. When I get ready to stop, I'll stop. And he meant that. And he stopped, y'all. Cold turkey. He hasn't done drugs since. And that was like, my daughter is 32. She wasn't even born yet. So that's probably been about 32 years. He hasn't done any drugs since then. He's like, when I get ready to stop, I'll stop. And he stopped cold turkey. We laugh about it now because he tells some of the most funniest stories. But I said all that to say Uncle Bubba was that person. So happy birthday all the way to heaven, Uncle Bubba. Man, I know you're up there with the best, with me, with your sister and your brothers and your mother and your grandmother and your aunts and your cousins. It's sometimes I get a little sad because I feel like my family is like shrinking. And we had a huge family. Like my mom had 8 brothers and it was 8 of them, 8 brothers and sisters, and their cousin who was like my aunt because she was the only child. But she was like their sister, so it was like 9 of them. And now it's just every time my family starts to shrink, I just feel some kind of way. But anyway, happy birthday. I also want to get a happy birthday shout out to Kevin Belton. That's my daughter's uncle. Happy birthday. We call him Malik. Happy birthday, Malik, and many, many more. All right, let's keep this train rolling. Today is Monday, December 11th. It's also International Mountain Day. It's also anniversary of the Statue of Westminster Day. It's also Holiday Food Drive for Needy Animals Day. Yep, they need food too, y'all. It's also National App Day. Shout out to all the apps out there. Yeah. National Caesar Day. So if your name is Caesar, shout out to you. National John Day. If your name is John, shout out to you. Noodle Ring Day. UNICEF birthday. Happy birthday, UNICEF. UNICEF Day for Change. Yes. Amesy's birthday. Happy birthday, Amesy's. Alexa Demi's birthday. Happy birthday, Alexi. Hallie Steinfeld's birthday. Happy birthday, Hallie. Jack Griffo's birthday. Happy birthday, Jack. Javi. Oh my God. Maraquin's birthday. Happy birthday, Javi. Jermaine Jackson birthday. Hey, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. Take the bitter with the sweet. Is that Jermaine Jackson? I think it is. Happy birthday, Jermaine Jackson. John Kerry's birthday. Happy birthday, John Kerry. Monique's birthday. Happy birthday, darling. Monique, I like Monique. People give her a hard time because she don't bite her tongue. I like Monique. I've always liked Monique. Mos Def birthday. Happy birthday. When I started, I don't know what Mos Def sing. How I know Mos Def? From Brown Sugar. Like, that's the craziest thing. I don't know what he sings. I just loved him in Brown Sugar. So I know he's a rapper. He sings something. I have no idea what that is. I know he played in Brown Sugar as Queen Latifah's love interest. And I think I've liked him ever since. Nikki's 6th birthday. Happy birthday, Nikki. PJ LaGuarie's birthday. Happy birthday, PJ. Ray Mysterio Jr.'s birthday. Happy birthday, Ray. Sam Wilkinson's birthday. And Tommy Sotomayor's birthday. Happy birthday, Tommy. Those are your national days and birthday for today. Let's keep this train rolling. Let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrology for today, Monday, December the 11th. We are like a few days. We're 14 days away from Christmas. I know. It's exciting while you're in it, right? And then December 25th is all over. So 14 days, it'll all be over. Then we'll be planning for New Year's. And then we'll be planning for weight loss. And then we'll be planning for resolution and goal setting. And then Valentine's Day will roll around. Then the first day of spring will roll around. And then everything stops. And then the summer. So it's the weirdest thing. Anyway, let's get on with these horoscopes. We're going to kick it off like we always do. And that is with Aries. Involvement with prestigious organizations will be to your advantage. You can do well on stage or behind the scenes. The choice is yours. Relationships will become stronger. Yes, Aries. That's what I want for you. Your relationship's going to become stronger. Got to put in some quality time, though. I'm just saying. Quality. I have an Aries, so that's why I'm talking smack right now. When you put that quality time in, it strengthens the relationship. I'm telling y'all, anytime my husband and I get to spend some time together where it's like just quality time, I feel us growing stronger. When we're not doing that, it's just like we're just floating through. We're just floating through life. He's busy, I'm busy. We're just kind of floating through. But when we stop and take a minute, matter of fact, take 2, yeah, it feels better. So put in that time so you can strengthen that relationship. Taurus, take a look at the possibilities of starting a small part-time business with friends or relatives. Extravagance will be a problem. Patience will be of the utmost importance. All right, Taurus, here's the thing. I'm not going to say don't start a business with friends or relatives. What I will say is before you start that business, make sure that everybody is on the same page and everybody know their role in that business. That's really important. If you are the only action taker in the business, you will suffer. Let me say that part again. If you are the only action taker in the business and you're not a delegator, you're going to suffer. But because here's what's going to happen. You're going to need people to take action, right? Even if everybody says, this is my role. Your role is marketing. Your role is customer service. Your role is operations. These are their roles. They need to be able to take their roles and take action. If you're not if you think that you can just turn stuff over to certain people and say, okay, this is your role. I need you to own your role and do everything that's a part of your role without you having to tell them everything. That's a good thing. But if you are not the person to tell them and stay on their back about everything and they don't have the mindset of an entrepreneur, you're going to suffer. So you want to make sure that everybody understands their roles, but not just that, they can take action in that role. You don't want, if you're not good at delegating and you think your way of delegating is, okay, you are the operations person, handle operations. If that person is not a go-getter, if they're not the person that's going to take the initiative and like do things and you have to tell them, and if you don't tell them, nothing gets done, you're going to suffer. And you're going to feel bad because it's going to be tiresome because it's like, man, I can't even think and I got all these people around me. I can't even think because the person that's supposed to handle this position, I got to tell them everything. You don't want that. I'm just trying to tell. So, and then that could cause a rift between your friends and family because you're feeling all the pressure. It's on you because you're the leader. It's your, it's your idea. Even though you're starting together, but if that person does not have they're not the kind of person to take initiative and you have to tell them every single thing to do. And if you don't say nothing happens, you're going to suffer. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying don't do it. Just make sure that everybody know their role and understand that they need to take action and own their role, which means you don't have to come to them and say everything about everything. If they know the mission of the business and the vision of the business, they should take their role, go out, do the research for their role, and do the stuff that's pertaining to their role. You shouldn't have to tell them everything as leaders in the business. If that doesn't happen, you're going to suffer. So I'm trying to help you right now so you don't suffer, because it's coming if you don't listen to this. Gemini, you need more space for the whole family. Accept the inevitable and continue to do your job. Your changing attitudes may be causing concerns for your partner. So why your attitude is changing so much, Gemini? Is it just because you're a Gemini, you got some stuff going on that you really need to talk to your partner about, but you haven't found the guts to do it? Have the conversation so you can stop stressing that person out because you're flipping and flopping. They don't know what's going on. Just stop that. Cancer. In-laws or relatives may oppose your personal intentions. Insincere gestures of friendliness are likely to occur. Your involvement in organizational events could open doors to new and exciting opportunities. All right, look. Your in-laws or relatives may oppose your personal intentions. That's their business. If it's your intention and it does not affect them, they can oppose it all they want to. It has nothing to do with them. It's you. It's your personal intention. So if that's not affecting them, then they got to get over it. All right, watch out for that fake person that's trying to be your friend, though. Somebody in your circle is real fake, and they're trying to be sincere and friendly for a reason. What is the reason? Just watch them. Leo, unexpected events may be upsetting. You will probably have to defend your mate. Update and review your personal investments. All right. You might have to defend your mate. Now, listen here, Leo. Listen here. I'm all for defending your mate, right? But what are you defending them from? Did they do something that you know was dead wrong? Yeah. Like my husband, we say that. I'm like, look, don't do nothing stupid because I'm not defending you on something that's stupid. Like things that should not have done or is just wrong. He knows that though. He knows I'm not going to defend him. Like I'm not one of them yes people. Like if you're doing some stuff that I want to say something else, but I try to keep it PG. If you're doing some stuff that's effed up and you want me to stand up there next to you and say, no, I'm not doing that. So I don't know about you, Leo, but what is it that you need to defend your mate from or for? I'm just asking a question. Update and review your personal investment. Check your money. Virgo, things have been moving so quickly that you need to do something physical to release your attention. Daydreaming will be your downfall. I don't know about you, Virgo, but that's definitely my downfall sometimes. I'm a Pisces. We like to escape. That's who we are. Fitness or weight loss programs will help your self-esteem. Yeah, child. In a minute, everybody be on that same road with you trying to help their self-esteem. Watch and see. Everybody going to be trying to help their self-esteem. They trying to lose weight. They trying to get into a fitness program. My gym membership is still active. I just need to go. Yeah, I'm gonna start the New Year's off with everybody else. I was doing halfway decent this year. I went more this year than I've gone in the last 2 years. So I'm proud of that. Next year I'm going 3 times a week, consecutively, consistently. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to go to the song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thasson. Stay tuned.
1, 2, 3. Love should be easy. Why should it not? When all you want is to be loved, is to be loved. But love ain't easy. You taught me that. I let you in, now you want out, now you want out. I don't understand why you hurt me. I don't understand why you wanna let me down. Can't understand. Was it all worth it? You played me good just for a rush, just for a rush.
listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, bringing you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Gatson. But today, Monday, December 11th, and we're going to pick it up with Libra. Don't blow situations out of proportion. Avoid any hassles. You may want to make plans to take a vacation together. Yeah. Listen, don't blow it up today. I know it's a situation, but you don't need to blow it out of proportion today, Libra. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Just keep it where it is. Scorpio, take a long look at your present direction and consider your professional options. Try not to get upset or angry without having all the facts. Sooner or later, your partner will have had enough. All right, Scorpio, you trading on thin ice, baby. Your partner is tired of you and your shenanigans, and sooner or later, it's gonna be enough for them. They're gonna be out. So I'm just saying, you just trading on some thin ice, baby. You could fall through in a second. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Sagittarius, this will not be the time to give too much to your children. Be extra careful with your valuables. Loss and theft are evident today. Sudden trips may take you by surprise. Try to include your mate, mixing business with pleasure. Okay, well, that sounds like fun. You know, by surprise, do you have to pay for the trip? Because here's the thing. Woo, depending on where you're going, depending on how much you may not be able to take the mate with you. I'm just saying, it's a business trip. It may take you by surprise, but is it a trip for two? Or is it just a trip for you? I'm just asking the question. Capricorn, don't hesitate to sign up for creative courses or physical fitness programs. Relatives will be happy that you dropped by. Don't get into heated discussions. Capricorn, keep it light and fluffy today, baby. If you see the conversation going down the wrong direction, turn around and go another direction. Don't get into heated discussions about nothing. Keep your karma and your energy clean today. Don't fight with them. They want to debate. They can argue by themselves. They can't debate by themselves. Don't you let them drag you into their nonsense. Not today. Walk away. Walk away. Aquarius, refrain from overspending on entertainment or luxury items. You could be attracting individuals who are anything but good for you. Social events will be plentiful. Okay, you got a lot to do. A lot of people going to be inviting you to stuff. But here's the thing. Everywhere you go, you're attracting the wrong person. They are everything but good for you. And if it looks too good to be true, then it's probably too good to be true. If it quack like a duck, walk like a duck, then it's a mother effing duck. Walk away, Aquarius. I don't care how cute it is. It walks like a duck. I'm just trying to help you out and save you some problems and headache. All right. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. Fellow members of your family may be difficult to deal with. Don't expect new acquaintances to be completely honest about themselves. Problems with your boss could lead to unemployment. Now look at here, fish. It's Christmas season. You got a bunch of bills because you just went out and did Black Friday shopping. Don't go in there pissing off your boss because that could lead to unemployment. And you got to pay that bill come January 1 along with your rent and your public service and your insurance and your cable bill. All of that's got to be paid on January 1. And here you go about to be unemployed on December 11th. Don't do that to yourself. If your boss is telling you to do something, right, and you know you need your job, I'm going to tell you to bite your tongue for right now. Now, would I ever do that? Probably not. I'll be the one struggling at January 1st because they pissed me off and I left or they fired me. I've never been fired. I don't think I've ever been fired. But I've left plenty of jobs, and I just left. And I was like, yeah, I figured it out. I always figured it out, but I was crazy. Don't do what listen, I'm telling you not to do what I've done. I've done that, so don't do that. It's very stressful. So not to be able to have money because you lost your job and you got bills piling up, very stressful. So I'm just saying, tread lightly on what you're doing so your boss don't want to fire you. Not right now. In the meantime, don't expect new acquaintances to be completely honest about themselves. They're not telling you everything right now, fish. And so don't fall into the okie doke. Don't fall for it because they're not telling you everything. They're leaving out some stuff intentionally. They are. And the female members of your family, if they're difficult to deal with, you go home and let them be difficult by themselves. That's all I'm going to say. Like, look, go home. I'm at home already. You go home. You want to be difficult today? Get on. Bye-bye. 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 Get gone. Get gone. I know I'm in rare form. Let me tell y'all I'm in rare form because I've been up too early. I literally been up since 4:39 and have not gone back to sleep. That's why I'm a little bit in rare form, right? Because I am sleepy. Like, it took everything I had to keep my eyes open to do the show. Yep, my husband's car wouldn't start, and he took my car and he woke me up to take it. And when he woke me up, I never went back to sleep. So right around 7 o'clock-ish, I was really sleepy, but I was like, if I go to sleep now, I'm going to miss my show. So I didn't. So I got up and got myself together, and I was like, okay, get yourself together. But I feel really exhausted. So I'm really in rare form right now because I'm tired, because I woke up too early. I went to bed kind of late, woke up too early, and now I'm in rare form, and I got a lot of work to do. I got to finalize something that I'm working on, and I have to have it finalized no later than Wednesday. No later, because I got another project to work on. All in the AI space. Let me say that. It's exciting. But I need to get my rest so I can focus. Now I can't focus, so I might have to take a nap, which is rare for me, but I'm just feeling like I'm going to fall on my face right now. All right, those are all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. No. So check this out. Tomorrow, I'm doing a live stream video about branding with the young lady. She's a branding expert. We're going to be talking about branding on the show. So it's going to be live stream video. Yeah, Talk Business Tuesday, but we're going to be talking. It's going to be live stream. So be sure to go to the YouTube channel so you can watch the live stream. Go to youtube.com/Good Morning Gwinnett at Good Morning Gwinnett. So you can subscribe to the channel and watch the episode. I will take the audio from the episode and put it up as a podcast episode for tomorrow, though. But it won't go up until like 11 o'clock. So we're going to live stream at 10. The episode is going to go live on here at 11. Because for some reason, I can't get my... It would be really nice if I can get my audio studio to connect to my video studio. Oh, my God. If I did that, life would be different. When I tell y'all life would be different for this show... Life would be different. I would do video every day. 5 days a week would be video. But I can't get the two to talk to each other. Maybe I need to really go, and I'm sure there's a way to do it. I need to figure out how to do it. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to do a live show for you. So be sure to go to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Good Morning Gwinnett at Good Morning Gwinnett. All right, let's go ahead and keep this train rolling. Let's get on to some news you can use. All right, listen, the temperatures are going to drop really, really low. Like right now outside, it's broad daylight. It's 37 degrees. Tonight, it's going to drop below 35, which means it's going to be very cold. They have warming stations set up. So if you know someone who needs a warm place to rest, they need a meal, and they just need to be out of the cold, have them go to the Gwinnett County website, and that's GwinnettCounty.com/warming stations. They have warming stations. They're free and they're open to the public. You can come in. You can stay till like I think 6 or 7 o'clock the next morning, but at least you're out of the cold for the night and you can get a hot meal. Again, that's GwinnettCounty.com/warming stations, or give them a call at 770-822-8850. Again, that number is 770-822-8850. 770-822-8850. It's cold out there, y'all. So from 6 p.m. tonight until 7 a.m. in the morning, they get to stay at the warming station. So they'll have a nice warm place to sleep and some food and just to get some rest. Can you imagine being out in the cold because you're homeless on the streets in the park? I saw this guy the other day. He rode his bike down into the woods. And I was like, man, I wonder do he live down there. In the woods, because he just went down in it, right off the highway, off the Sugarloaf Parkway into the woods on his bike. And I was wondering, does he have like a tent or something pitched down there where he lives? All right. Listen, do you know anybody who needs a non-emergency medical appointment? They need some transportation. Yeah, we got a service for that. The Gwinnett Health and Human Services offers unassisted transportation services with curb-to-curb services inside of Gwinnett County for seniors who don't need assistance to and from the vehicle. Like they can get to the bus by themselves, get from the bus by themselves. We have a riders program for you, and it's based on your income. So I'm sure it's pretty cheap. But anyway, if you know of a senior citizen that wants to like go to the grocery store, they need to go to the doctor, like non-medical stuff, they need to go to the dollar store, Walmart. This is what this is for. It's for non-emergency medical appointments, and they just need some transportation. You know what I like about this type of service is that it gives the senior some of their independence back, right? They may not be able to drive anymore, but they can at least call the ride share for Gwinnett County and say, hey, I need to go to Walmart's, and then call them to come back and pick them up. I think that's really cool. Not only that, they don't have to drive. I need to be able to call somebody and say, hey, come pick me up. And I can just drop me off at the door and pick me up at the door. I know that sounds crazy, right? But I like this for them. And so if you know someone who needs this type of transportation, it's not medical, it's non-medical, non-emergency medical, which means they can call for someone to take them to like the store or something, grocery store, Walmart, little things like that. The Gwinnett Health and Human Services offer this program is unassisted transportation service, curb to curb, which means they pick you up at your front door, they drop you back off at your front door, and it's for seniors. So for more information about that, have them contact gwinnett.com/senior services, gwinnett.com/senior services, gwinnett.com/senior services. All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, bringing you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Do you know people who need like food? Like we have food insecurities here in the county and the surrounding counties and towns. And we want to address that, especially this time of the year where it's like cold and people can't really get out and, it's the holiday season. The Atlanta Community Food Bank will be hosting a free drive-through food distribution tomorrow, 3 o'clock, December the 12th at 3 o'clock. They're going to be at Best Friend Park in Norcross. People will receive fresh and shelf-stable foods, but you got to make sure your trunk is empty and you got to drive through. And that's only going to last while supplies last. So it's going to be free drive-through distribution tomorrow, December the 12th at 3 p.m. at Best Friend Park in Norcross. So if you know someone who has food insecurities, this is a great opportunity for them to get the food. They're not asking for IDs. They're not asking you any questions. So even if you know somebody who can't come out and get the food, but you know they need the food and you just don't have the wherewithal to support them, come by, pick the food up for them, and then take the food back to them. Right? You just do the drive-through. Now, here's the thing. Some people got too much pride. I ain't driving through somebody may see me. Forget all that. Put your pride aside because somebody needs your help and you can't help them the way you want to. Help them the way you can. So come drive through, clean your trunk out. If your trunk is like my trunk, which is a mess, it's not a mess. I just have a lot of stuff in it. Take that stuff out and let the people put the food in your trunk and then take that food to the person or the family that need it. It's a good gesture. Don't worry about people seeing you. Know your heart is good. Know you're helping somebody. That's all you need to worry about. Don't worry about the rest of that stuff. Don't worry about, oh my God, people may see me. Don't worry about that. All right. Last week, Chairwoman Nicole Love Henderson recently joined Offset at Berkmore High School for his second annual Toys for the North toy drive, toy giveaway. Offset, a Berkmore alumni and 2022 recipient of the honorary key to Gwinnett County, provided residents with a holiday carnival atmosphere, haircuts, toys, and a chance to have a photo shoot with Santa. So shout out to Offset. You know, I just found out who he was. I mean, I've heard his name. I just find out somebody was connected to him. And I'm like, wait a minute. That person, they come to all the Gwinnett Women's Chamber events pretty much. A lot of them, not all of them, a lot of them. So I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, shout out to Offset for being a good citizen for Gwinnett County. Listen, he can do it. Y'all know who he is? Yeah, that's what I said. Like, wait a minute. Is that the person that? Yeah, that person. If you don't know who he is, look him up. This past Thursday, the district attorney Patsy Austin Gatson had her annual Victims of Crime Candlelight Vigil. She does this every year to remember victims who were lost to crime and to honor them in their memories and to do that with their families. It's a great gesture. The loss of a loved one is tough. And when you lose somebody to a senseless crimes, that's probably even tougher. Like, I just think about losing my mother, and she was lost to COVID. That I have PTSD behind that. Like, I know I do. Like, if you had asked me, did I have any such thing before COVID, I would say nah, because I didn't. After COVID, I truly do. So I can't even imagine losing a family member to a violent crime, and leaving behind, us, and it's crazy. But anyway. D.A. Gatson, Austin Gatson, she does this event annually, and that this past Thursday, she held the vigil for the families, and just, they have a face, they have a name, and they have family members who choose to remember how they lived instead of how they died. So this is something that she's been doing for the last couple of years. I think it's been maybe going on the third year, where she honors the memories of those who were lost senselessly to crimes, and it's a candlelight vigil. I wasn't able to go because it's always on a Thursday, and I bowl in the league on Thursday, and so every year I want to go, but because of the day that it's on, I can't go. So she is running for re-election, and people may say, this is something that she's doing because of the election. No, this is something she's been doing since she became the DA. So it's not like she just started this month because it's election season. She's been doing this. And so for that, I say kudos to you, Madam DA, for just keeping those memories alive and letting those families know, we're still here with you. I'm going to post this video so you can see the video on the Good Morning Gwinnett website, so you can see what some of the people had to say who were there to honor their loved ones who were lost. But shout out to DA Gatson and her team for making this happen every year, and just to keep those memories alive. Let me tell you something. Crime is everywhere, and we have so many people who are lost to I was watching the video this morning, not intentionally. Someone sent me a link to Twitter, and it was about AI. So it was a Twitter link about Elon Musk and AI, right? So of course I'm all AI, so I'm looking at that. But then when you scroll through your feed, you see other stuff. There was a man who pulled up to the window to pay for his food at a drive-through restaurant. The person, he paid for his food. The person gave him his food, and then he took out a gun and shot the person. I'm like, at a drive-through restaurant, like, what in the world? Like, you just don't know. That person went to work, And they felt like they were going to, and I prayed that person went home. I pray that even though they shot at him, that person was able to go home and be with their families and recover from the gunshot. That man shot them as he paid for the food. Like, he paid for the food. The person gave him the food and then he shot him. You saw the camera. You saw him take. So senseless crimes, just causing, just wreaking havoc on our communities, and it's all behind gun violence. Guns are everywhere. They're just everywhere. Everybody can get them, and it's terrible. So, shout out to Patsy for, I call her Madam DA. Shout out to Madam DA for hosting this candlelight vigil to honor those that were lost to senseless crimes, and to let their families know that their memories are still kept alive, and that we care. We care because I know probably many of them are still grieving. I'm sure they are. All right, let's get on to something a little bit more cheerful. I know. I just wanted to say that because, when you serve as a public servant, they kick your back in for every little thing. So when the good things come out, I don't really report bad news on my show because it's enough of that already. So when I see good news come out, I want to share the good news. So I know that she's up for re-election. I know she got haters and schemers and backstabbers all around her. And I just felt like it's nice to show like the good things she's doing, as well as, trying to hold down a county of 1 million people as a chief law enforcement officer here in Gwinnett County. So I know I've been there. I've been in that office. I know they do a lot of work over there. And they're human, by the way. People forget that part. Anyway, I won't get off on my soapbox. I'm going to keep it moving. Several Gwinnett County Public School students choirs recently brought holiday cheer to the Gwinnett County Justice and Administration Center with their performances. Now, they got their final performance tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. So if you are available, go check them out. They're going to be performing at the GJAC, located at 75 Langley Drive in Lawrenceville. That's the Gwinnett Justice and Administration Center. We call it GJAC. They're going to be performing live. It's going to be a live performance. It's going to be the last performance that will be given by Cedar Hill Elementary tomorrow. So if you're unable to attend, you can also view it live online at TV Gwinnett Live. That's pretty cool. TV Gwinnett Live, you can also view it there. So check them out. If you can go in person, go out and support them. That's nice. But if you can't go out and support them, you can watch it live tomorrow at tvgwinnettlive.com. tvgwinnettlive.com, 10:30 a.m. tvgwinnettlive.com. So if you can't go out to support them at GJAC, you can at least go out there and check them out. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. All right, I think that's all the news I got for y'all today. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to go to my last song, then I'm going to come back and give you my words of inspiration for today. So stay tuned. I'll be right back after this song.
I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Lead the way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll buy no matter what, yeah. Susceptible now, before the moment flies, before it flies. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Susceptible now, before the moment flies.
Welcome back. Listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration. And this is a big word right here. This is big. I was like, okay, that sent chills through my spine. Here's my words of inspiration for today, because this is a good one. Somebody needs to hear this. I know you do. That's why I got to read it. Dig in and give it everything you have, especially when you feel like you have nothing. Oh, I'm going to say it again because somebody needs to hear it and they missed it. Dig in and give it everything you have, especially when you feel like you have nothing. Oh my God. Listen, you always have just a little bit more. You ever been to the gym and the person said, come on, you can give me one more, You're like, nah, I can't. And then you do it. Give it all you got until you can't give no more. Everything you got. Because here's the thing, you can always give just a little bit more. It's just like, but it's painful. It hurts. You're tired. You can give it just a little bit more. Let me tell y'all something. I was talking to somebody and I was talking about me being an entrepreneur for 26 years. And I was like, look, I'm going to give it all I got till I can't give no more. And when I can't give no more, that's when I'll stop. Now, when is that going to be? I don't know. Until I get to that point, I'm going to keep giving it all I got until I hit the pinnacles I plan to reach. That's what Drake said. I haven't hit the pinnacles I plan to reach yet. I have not. So you got to keep moving. Yes, it's hard. Am I exhausted right now talking to you? I've been up since 4:30. I'm exhausted. I'm hot because the heat is on. I want to lay in my bed. But guess what I'm doing? I'm giving it all I got. I'm giving it all I got right now. And what's funny is I'm smiling as I do it, which is also very funny. Because that's what you have to do sometimes. You have to smile through the pain. You have to smile through the trials. You have to smile through the tribulations. You have to give it all you got until you have nothing else to give. All right? All right. That's all I got for you today. I'm giving it all I got right now because my time is up. That's all I got for you. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. It's going to be video. Go on over to Good Morning Gwinnett on YouTube. So it's youtube.com/@Good Morning Gwinnett. Subscribe to the channel so you can get the notification when the show goes live tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel so you can get the notification when the show goes live tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel at Good Morning Gwinnett on YouTube so when the show goes live tomorrow, you'll get the notification. I'll be live video tomorrow. I will take the audio from that video and I will post it here on the show. So it'll be around 11 o'clock. So instead of listening to me at 11 o'clock tomorrow, it's Talk Business Tuesday. I'm going to be doing a live interview on Talk Business Tuesday. All right? Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube at Good Morning Gwinnett. And also be sure to check out the website with more articles and more news there, as well as business articles. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing. You guys stay safe out there. Until next time, my friends, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.